Hi guys, so in this tutorial, I want to show you how you can customize your Shopify e-commerce website. And okay, so you've got to your Shopify dashboard. I'll be using the Debutify theme for this tutorial. So definitely you can use, there are a lot of themes you could use on Shopify. There are free themes, Shopify free themes. There are Shopify theme store where you could explore themes made by Shopify as well as third-party developers, which are premium themes as well as free themes. Well, if you want to make use of a theme that isn't on the Shopify repository, that is a theme developed by a third-party developer and available on a third-party website. If you have the zip file for the theme, you could go to our themes and upload the zip file for theme. Okay, yeah. So in this case, I'm using the Debutify theme and I've uploaded the zip file for the theme already. It is a third-party theme. Okay, so let's go into customizing Debutify. I want to mention that for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to be using the Debutify free plan. Debutify does have a number of plans. There's the free forever plan at $0 a month. And there's a starter plan and all of this. A good thing to mention is that for the free plan, you don't get any premium Debutify add-ons. And then for the premium plans, for the starter plan, you get access to five Debutify premium add-ons. And then for the pro plan, you get access to 30 add-ons. And then for the enterprise Debutify plan, you get access to all the 57 premium Debutify add-ons. All right, Debutify. Okay, so let's customize our website. Debutify premium is good, especially if you want those functionalities, those extra functionalities. If you're using the Debutify add-on, it makes it cheaper. But if you decide to download different apps for those different functionalities, it could quickly become buggy and slow down your website because you have a lot of apps, and it could get more expensive. But if you're using the Debutify add-ons, you get all this stuff at at a good price, really. So you get access to all this stuff you see listed here with the Thunderbolt are all Debutify premium add-on. The product bullet points, the card goal, the card upsell, the color swatches, the product tabs, delivery time, the quantity breaks. All these are all Debutify premium add-ons, right? And I do recommend going for Debutify Premium if you want this functionality. It's cheaper to use the premium Debutify than to actually start downloading different apps on Shopify that provides this functionality. It could get more expensive and it could slow down your website. All right, that said, this tutorial though, I'm not going to be using any of the premium add-ons. I'm going to be using just the Debutify free. Okay, so a quick walk around. This is sections, and under sections, section is all about just customizing the structure of the website. So for example, when you're under sections, you can customize the header and several other sections around the body, like this guarantee section. You can customize the footer, and then you could add new sections. You could add more sections. Yeah, you could also add the premium add-ons. You can use the premium add-ons to add more premium sections, but like I said, for this tutorial, I won't be using any of the premium add-ons here. So we'll just be using the Debutify free. Okay, so for theme settings, under theme settings, this is where you customize things like the color, the favicon, social media handles, your typography, that's the fonts, the style of the font. So for settings is where you do general customization for colors and stuff that run throughout the site. All right. So for app embeds, if you have apps on the store, on your Shopify store, apps that would actually show up on the front end on the design of your website, you're going to see such app listed here. And then this is where you can either make the app active to integrate with the theme or disable it. And for this place, when you're making customizations, this is where you could switch pages. You could make customization for product page and stuff. This is where you could switch pages. It's usually helpful when you're customizing sections. You want to switch pages to see what you're doing for each page. All right, that said, so we're going to be starting with the settings. I like to start my customization with the settings. All right, so go to advanced settings. We'll enable sticky header. This is sticky header. Look at this. All right, so this sticks as we scroll through the site. If we turn this off, let this load, you'll see how it works. So this is for height of a desktop height. If we want the header to be bigger or smaller, and this for the mobile version. But I think I like the way the header looks, so I won't touch that. All right, now we turned off sticky header, and you can see the header doesn't stick. Okay, it just goes, it doesn't stick. But when we turn it back on, yep, it will start to stick again. Anyways, so for transparent header, you can enable that on desktop. For transparent header, you can enable transparent header on. Okay, I just made the announcement bar sticky. So just watch it. So you see this stuff, this announcement bar sticky, all right? But nope, I don't want it to be sticky, so I'll switch it back off and turn the sticky header on. All right. So for search, here you can, all right, you can see now that the sticky header is back on. That's good. All right, let's go on. So for search here, you can, this is your search. You can enable or disable search if you don't want it to show. I want it to show. You can enable, you can make the search, you can give the search the ability to search through collections, products, product articles, and search pages. That's fine. I'll leave that. Truncate product title if, okay. All right, show second image on hover. You want second image to be shown on hover. All right, so keep this. Enable history states, show product count, enable animation. I'll leave all the settings. I think it's good. Anyways, you can always come back to put or remove anything you think you ought to have put or remove. So that's fine. Hero image, I'll leave all of this. The button, everything feels okay for me. General, enable transitions. But definitely edit anything you want to edit. Then let's go to cart and see. So under cart drawer, so when you click on cart, you'd see this stuff. This is what they call it, drawer, right? But yeah. Let's go back to settings. Okay. This is what they call a drawer. So instead of a drawer for my cart type, I'll just put a page. So when people click on cart, it actually goes to a cart page instead of a drawer. So the cart icon has this back sign. I think I'll change that and make it a cart and change the stuff, make it a cart. All right, so show bubble, enable bubble animation. I think I'm good with this. So let's go right into changing colors. So I'm gonna give the side a pinkish color. Let's see. Okay, leave this. So color of the text is okay, background is okay, headings is okay. So let me change the color of the buttons. Okay, so let's go to custom script. If you do know how to code and you want to add some custom code, CSS code and stuff, this is where you put it. So favicon, let's go to favicon. Favicon is the image here, right? So this is the default Debutify favicon. I want to change that to our business logo. All right, cool. It might take some time for that to update. So integrations. Well, this is where the Debutify suggests some apps you could use on your store, like newsletter apps, SMS marketing apps, tracking apps, SEO apps, showing product grid apps. Okay, no, SEO apps and all these apps more. So we skip that, all right? Skip that. Okay. All right. So for social media, this is where you add the social media you want to be shown on your store. So you just put in your links here. So I'll just go ahead and put I'll just put this so it could be fast. All right. Okay. So the next is typography. How the style you want for your store. You could make the font size bigger or smaller, but I'll leave it just the way it is. You could change the typography, use a different typography for the store, but I'll leave it at Poppins. All right, so the next is add-ons. Or over here you can see all these premium add-ons which you can customize. But since I'm using the Debutify free plan for this tutorial, I'm not gonna customize any of this premium add-ons because I will not be using them for this tutorial. So over here is where you can turn off premium add-ons or turn on premium add-ons. So I'm just gonna disable premium add-ons. Like I said, this premium add-ons is good if you want this these features for your store, which is really good though. You have the gift wrap feature, the minimum order feature, the cart upsell feature, and then if you're using Debutify, you're getting all of this. You're getting it at a good price, because if you have to use different apps, download different apps for this different functionality, like I said, it could get more expensive, and too many apps could slow down your website. All right, so having disabled all of that, I think we are good. Okay, so let's go to the app embeds, and let's go to view apps, because I want us to. All right, so let's just go back. Let's go back. So save. Go back. Let's go to apps. So let's use a live chat app on our store. I'm going to use Tido. I click on Tido, add it to the store, add app. All right, install the app. All right, if you have an account already, you could, if you have an account, you could log in. But let's just go through through creating a new account, because I want to see how this stuff works. All right, so for the website, so click on agree and get started. So let's just give this a name. Choose a color. The other colors that we could choose. Okay, let's choose this one. All right, continue. I want to solve customers' problem. I want to increase sales. Let's go with this. So let's say one online store, continue. Let's put a number. Let's just say 20. Okay, 1.5, done. So okay, how do you want to talk to customer? I want you to make conversation. I want to talk to customers. Whatever, you could just choose whatever works for you. Send them a discount code to get their email. So let's put this. Let's put this. Continue. Select your Shopify. All right. So let's go back to our Shopify store. Let's go to themes. Let's click on customize. Okay, so if we come over here to embed, you can see that the chat widget is already here. So we'll just click enable it and save. That way we have the chat widget on our site. Let's take a look at the site to see what we've done so far and see. Okay, look at this, what the site looked like earlier on when we started the Debutify, default design. So let's refresh this. Okay, good. So this is all done so far, and we've just also enabled the live chat widget over here and giving it our color. Okay, so we want to change this my store to our store name. So let's go back to our Shopify store. Well, click on exit. Click on settings. Under store details, edit my store details. And here we will we'll give it our store name, right? So click on save. All right, so if you did notice, you see that the favicon here has changed to our logo, unlike what it was before. So let's see. Over here, you have my store, right? And then if you come down here, at the bottom of the footer, you'll see copyright at 2020 my store. Well, because we've just changed my store, edited my store to our actual store name, let's refresh this page and see those changes. Right, good. Now you can see it has boss hair. And over here, down here, you could see copyright at 2020 boss hair. All right, so let's go back to our Shopify dashboard. Let's customize our theme. All right, so here we are. So having customized under theme settings and having enabled an app, the Tido app, let's go to sections and start customizing our sections. So now we're in sections and we're on the home page. All right, so we click on this, that's the header. The header has the main menu, we're good with that. The logo is clickable, we're also good with that. So I'm good with this. We could change the logo size for desktop and mobile. All right, and we could upload a logo for desktop and mobile. All right, so let's go ahead and upload a logo. Okay, so let's also upload one for a mobile. That's for the mobile version of the website. All right. So if you want to switch between the desktop view and the mobile view, you just click here. You can see now you're in the mobile view, and you see what the site looks like on mobile view. And if you want to see what the site will look like on desktop view, back. All right, so this is good. Good. So if you want to increase what the logo will look like on mobile, you could do that here, and on desktop, you could do that here. But I'm good with everything. I think this is good for me. So let's go back. Of course, like I said, we aren't going to edit any of this ad or edit any of this premium add-in sections because for this tutorial, we are using the free Debutify. We're sticking with the free Debutify theme. All right, so account settings, this is just your Debutify account settings info. So leave that, it's nothing to edit there. Okay, so the drawer menu. So look at this, when you see this stuff, you know this is for the premium, but for these other sections that don't have a Thunderbolt, it means they are not premium sections. They are sections that come with the free Debutify plan. You don't need to pay anything to get those sections. So yeah, we're going to concentrate on editing these free sections, and we're not going to be enabling or editing the premium just for the purpose of this tutorial, all right? You could definitely use the premium if you want those added functionalities. So let's go to the drawer menu. This is the drawer menu, right? So this drawer menu has both the main menu up here and the footer menu down here. If you want to leave the two menu, you can. It has social media handles down here. If you want to remove social media handle, you can. If you want to hide the menu icon, you can. Show email address. All right. It does have email address somewhere here. Here. So if you want to show email address and stuff, you can. If you want to show number, you can. Let me just go ahead and remove this, disable this here. All right. So you see now there's no email address. It's just the main menu, the search option, and the photo menu, and social media. So I'll just leave this like this. I think I'm good with it. Okay, so the announcement bar, which is this here, you could enable announcement bar or even disable it. You could enable small text and mobile. You could show social media pages and stuff. So I'll just go ahead and disable email address and counterpart number. Okay, there's a get in touch with us. So I'm just gonna, you could delete that if you want. So I'll just delete that. There's the followers along with your social media handle. So I'll just remove that. I'll just keep the announcements simple. All right, good. So I'm done with that section. So there's the guarantee section, which is this section. You could show or disable the guarantee section. You can make the media large, extra large, and so just leave it as it is. Under the guarantee sections, you can see that there are 3, 1, 2, 3, and these are the 3 of them. You could click on each to edit it. All right. You could also change images. This image doesn't look good. So I'll just go back. Yeah, so once you're editing and you want to like undo go front or back or what you design, you use this tool over here. All right. Share customers guarantee. You could edit that. All right. All right, something. We provide free shipping or something. Just write whatever you want to write. So under this, you could edit that as well and put free shipping. All right, good. You can make it at the center. You could align it to the right or left. That's totally up to you. Label the buttons, all of this. So you could do all of that. Or you could entirely just remove this block. If you don't want this one, you could delete this block. Now it's just 2. And you could add more block. If you want it to be up to 5, 6, you could add. So let me undo that. I just want to show you. All right, good. When we get to the footer, under the footer, you could show your social media and you could turn it off as well. Follow us on social media, and this are the social media stuff. You could show those social media icon, you could turn it off. You could position the icon to the left, right. You see now it's positioned to the right. The heading, follow us on social media. You could edit that. Payment methods, which is this under here. This stuff under here. Show payment icon. So you could turn off payment icon if you want. Show powered by Shopify. I'm going to turn that off. Definitely, I recommend turning that off. You want your store to look branded. Theme by Debutify. You can turn that off. I'll turn that off as well. And just leave it simply as this. All right, so that's that. I think we are good with this. So one other thing you could do is you could add sections, right? You could add sections. So let's go down and go to add section. So let's add a slider. Slideshow. Good. I've added a slideshow, so let's include slides, the slideshow. Let's include more slides. Let's have like about 3 slides. So we can go to each slide and edit it. So on each slide, we could definitely edit it. The heading here is slideshow. You could say best braid league or whatever you want to put. Okay. So this stuff here, the text here, you could definitely edit it to your own text. The position you want all these things to be. The position you want all this to be, you could put it in the middle, in desktop, or you could put it by the side, left, right, or however you want it. Text position, you could position text position on top, middle, bottom. All right. So You could change the font, the label. This is the shop now, and then you could change the link to that to this shop now button. The learn more button, this is it, and you can change the link. But I'm going to go ahead and delete the learn more button because I don't want it. So we could go ahead and put like a picture, an image. We could use we could upload from our computer. We could use from the ones we already uploaded, or we could even use Debutify also provides us with these free images that we could make use of. All right, so let me just use one of the ones that I have already uploaded. So let's select another background image. All right, so now we have a background image and all of this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the same for other sliders. All right, so you can see this one doesn't have the blue stuff. That's because we remove the overlay for this one. And we could add that. Let's go back to that third one. This is the overlay. It doesn't have the pinkish stuff. So if we just click here and add overlay, and we go to that particular photo, that particular slider, you see now it has the pinkish stuff. And that's because we just added the overlay. Okay, so we're good. What other sections can we add? We could add featured collection sections, and okay, so we could edit this feature collection section by just clicking on it. We could change the header to maybe bestsellers or whatever you want to put. You could put a subheading. You could change the background to look a little bit accented. All right. Okay, enough purely what. Anyways, you could add this collection you want. You could change the number of grid you want on desktop and even on mobile as well. You could add the collections you want. So for you to add the collections you want to show here, you already should have a collection in your store. So we have this collection in our store, we'll just add it. All right, good. So the desktop version, payroll is supposed to be 4. Let's just reduce that number, make it maybe 3 payroll. So good. We could go ahead and add more sections. We could add an image with test section. And we could edit that as well. On the image, we could just choose any image we want. What image should we use? And on the tests, we could edit the heading to say to say custom made or whatever. Whatever you want to write, you could just edit, and then you can edit the text down here to whatever you want as well. You could put a button and put a button label and all of that. It's really up to you. So let's go back and add another section. Add an FAQ section, but that is on the premium add-on. Add a pricing table, that's also on the premium add-on. So let's add a blog post, custom HTML. Okay, so let's add testimonials. You could edit the testimonials by just clicking. You could select the image you want for the testimonial. All right, and then you could edit the testimonial content, whatever, and then the author's name, the person making the testimony, which is written over here as author's name. You could change that to the name you want. Okay, good. So I'm just showing you the stuff we could do. You could definitely customize everything. Okay, let's go back to this slideshow. Under the slideshow settings of the general settings, this one is the setting. This one is the settings for each of the slides, right? Well, this is the general setting for all the slides. So if you click on that, this arrow here that pops up, we could remove that. So there's no arrow and it looks clean. These dots here, we can remove the dots. Good. And then what else? We could make the slide to auto rotate, and we could save. So let's just go back on the site and see what we've done so far. Okay, now we have our slideshow. We have our bestsellers. We have this image and text section. We have a testimonial section. We have a guarantee section, and all this is all editable. All right, let's go back to our dashboard. We could switch through pages. For example, we could go to contact us page. All right. And on the contact us page, we could edit the content of the contact us page. We could also add sections. We could also add sections to the contact us page. So let's add a blog post section to the contact us page. Featured blog posts or something. So let's save. Let's go to the site. Let's refresh the site. Good. All the sections we created, they're all here. And under the contact us page, we just added blog post, right? And here you can see the blog, the featured blog post section is also here. So let's go back to this. So definitely we could switch pages and edit other pages as well. Normally I will just edit the home page, about us page, and contact us page. even if you don't edit each and every one of these pages, it's still going to look good, because once you do your theme settings, editing, it goes through, it runs across all the sites, right? So you use sections when you want to use settings to make customization that runs across the entire site, but you use sections to make customization for each page. So even if you don't make customization for each page is still going to look customized based on the colors, based on the typography, and all this other stuff you did when you were doing your theme settings customization. Okay, so let's look at this. For example, let's look at About Us page. We did not use any sections for About Us page, but you could see that the color and everything, customization is still there. Let's look at the Collections page. You could see that the color is still there. Let's look at one of the, maybe the privacy policy page. And this header customization is still there, and the link is yellow and all of that. So that's basically what I'm saying. For this place app embeds, you can activate or deactivate apps you want to show on your site. And for this settings, whatever customization you make here runs across all the sites. So you really don't have to go and customize each and every page, because each and every page is definitely going to be customized. Once you do your theme setting customization, it goes throughout the site. Then for this one, this has to do with the sections of the site. For pages, landing pages, you could definitely, and I do recommend, do sections customizations, because you want to see what that specific page will look like. For example, you want to customize the sections of your corners page to see what your corners page would look like at the end of the day, and you want to use sections as well to customize your About Us page. You want to use sections to customize your About Us page. All right. So this is the About Us page. For example, you could, on this About Us page, you could add, on this About Us page, you could add stuff. You could add section stuff. Let's see what to add here. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you could add. You could add a video, for example, and there'll be featured video on your About Us page. And then if you go to your website and then you refresh and you go to your About Us page, you're going to see the video here. All right. So basically, that is that for this tutorial. I hope you find it helpful. For a recap, you use these sections to edit the sections, how each page is going to look specifically, and how your footer and header is going to look. You use the theme settings to do customization that will run across the entire site. So even if there are pages you do not make specific section customization to, it's going to still have some customization options, some customization on it based on your theme settings. And then for app embed, for this one, you use it to, make some app active and show up on your store, just like we did with the Tido live chat app and stuff. I hope you find this tutorial helpful. I hope this forms a good guide on how you could go ahead and customize a Shopify e-commerce website using the Debutify theme. And this guide could also serve if you're trying to customize with any theme at all. But I have used the Debutify theme on this tutorial because I do recommend the Debutify theme. It's a good one. All right, take care. Bye-bye.